profile free? Hit it.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps
Want to learn a fun fact? Oh, I'm always down for a fun fact. May not want to learn it after I've learned it, though, but we'll have a leap of faith. So OBS disconnected. It says reconnecting. That's good, hopefully. Okay, I think we're good. Mostly. Needed to grab the baby monitor. Seems fine now. Glad to hear it. We're hoping for a stream where I can lock in, because I have to end this one at 10 for sure and get dinner on, because it's going to take a little bit longer to cook tonight. Ruben, do you think it's going to end up being a shiny Diglett, or a shiny Dugtrio? Panda says Diglett. Ruben says Diglett. Dr. Snapper says Hollywood Kingdom was great. You got your lightsaber. Went with a purple crystal. Ah. A bit of a Mace Windu, are we? Got the aggression fighting style. I also would probably choose a purple crystal. Also got a red crystal. NYC agent, you're welcome. Your wife was happy that you got Mewtwo and Dratini for her and got her Vaporeon to level 100. Well, that seems like a fantastic utilization of the item duplication glitch. Credit really goes out to Papa Hefe, who spent the time grinding it out and figuring out that we could do that. But I just did a subsequent video covering it for the Switch 2. You would want a yellow crystal, Ruben? That makes sense. I forget what yellow crystal Jedi are. I know that it's an extended universe thing because I don't think you see one in the movies, but... Hey, thanks for the luck, Dr. Snapper. Thanks for stopping in. You have a fantastic trip. 473 encounters. Bet. You surprised her with a Switch 2 and Pokopia as well. Dang. Dang. I haven't even got my wife a Switch 2 yet. She didn't express a huge interest in it. RJ Rocks, welcome. Pokemon XD Gala Darkness is out now. That would make sense. I don't know if there's anything that I really want to cover in that game. Like, it's a phenomenal game, don't get me wrong. But they took, like... They fixed a lot of the stuff that was broken in Colosseum. And as much as I like shiny hunting a Pokespot Pokemon, I'm good. Don't get me wrong, though. I am excited about the game and will probably be playing it in my downtime for sure. And eventually, there will be a stream for it. But I have a very lofty, shiny hunting goal to get done. How far have you gotten in it, RJ? Still no shiny Charmander? Might have to do the RNG manipulation. Might have to. I might think about covering some RNG manipulation for this game when it's all said and done. Like, when I get this hunt done and then restart on another profile, I could see myself doing it. Just for the lulz and to say I've done it. Gonna have to do an obligatory shiny check for Bulbasaur and Squirtle soon. You never know. Those could be the ones. I could easily see this taking a long time. Hey, Star Killer, are you hanging out here? I need to know how to get paper in Pokemon Pokopia. How many encounters do you think you're up to, Ruben? Hey, you did find me. Star Killer, I need to know. How do I get paper in Pokopia? I think my other two areas are like level 4 or 5 right now. 7,000, maybe 7,100. Oh, dang. Also, I need to spend some time getting Skiploon's habitat and all that. Because I think I'm running out of time. Paper. Aced 101. When the plot progresses, Tinkaton will tell you how to do it. I bet. Piper! It's like I already bought like all of Skiploon or Hopip's items, so I just have to create the habitats basically. Zane, who's my favorite Pokemon? Swampert. Definitely Swampert. How about you, Zane? Who's your favorite Pokemon? Oof. I am getting that wave of tired coming over me that I typically get right at about 5 and 8. It eventually passes, and by like 9:15 I'm usually good, but it gets rough there for a minute. Just the body saying, hey, you know what? Naps are great. You've been burning the candle at both ends for a while. Have you considered not doing that? To which I say, not even a little bit. Naps are great. You love them. But I also like having time to myself to do what I want to do. So, like, that's why I never take them. It's like, sorry, kiddos, your naps are for me to do what I want to do. It feels like such a waste to spend kiddo sleep time sleeping myself. And that sounds terrible. But if you have kids, you get it. You get it. Oh, Star Killer, I was asking how you get paper, but Aced 101 told us that it's you progress far enough in the story, then Tikaton tells you how to do it. Outside of that, I need to get in on getting Hoppip, Jump Bluff, and Skiploon to my town. I've already gotten Hoppip on board, and I've bought most of the items. I just need to actually create the habitats. Piper! And then I made an obligatory Majora's Mask reference because paper is it's required. Grizzly Bear, you finally got your Hoppip and Skiploon and Jump Bluff. It just takes time. Yeah, it's not super complex or anything. You just have to buy the items from Hoppip with Fluff and then create the habitats. Trying to figure out if there we go. You like Pokemon? You found the right channel. We like little Pokemon here too. Maybe one of these days, all of the Diglett won't need to faint by my hand. I wonder how many Pokemon the Pokedex is going to end up with. Also, I am mildly upset, Starkiller, and they still have time to rectify this. I am personally offended that they have Volcanion in this game instead of the logical choice. So help me if there is not a Groudon, I'm gonna be big upset. Granted, it makes sense for Kyogre to be able to make an appearance as opposed to Groudon. So like I can't be too upset. But it's still not cool. Thank you. My joystick was not cooperating. It's like, I swear I'm hitting. Hey, bye Swayze, welcome back. Echoing Ruben's thoughts, we want a shiny Diglett. Anyways. just got to a new zone last night and had to turn it off so you could get an hour of sleep. That game is so addicting, man. Yeah. And I think it's because each activity is expertly broken up into manageable pieces. Not to mention the customization of your town that you get sidetracked on. Like, ooh, I found this material. I could go build a house out of it. And all that. Like today, I spent 3 hours just derping around on stuff. Eventually, ended up going to one of the islands. And then when I got back, my intention was to turn it off and just, save and exit after I get back from the Dream Island. 45 minutes later of item organization, here we are. Sounds like you shiny hunting last night. Oh, I found basically an iron building going to a Pikachu plush Dream Island. And then there's the initial pier that you spawn in on. I destroyed everything because I needed some levees, I needed the metal, I needed the steel beam so I could rebuild Vermilion City with the power plant there. I demolished a house that was there so I could just build the house from the materials. It was great. Can you only go to one Dream Island per day, or is it one Dream Island per plush per day? Okay, one per day, but time skipping. See, yeah, Vermilion City is really overwhelming, and for me, it's because part of the map is gone, as I see it. It's not an exact one-to-one map of what Kanto was, mind you, but for example, I believe there's a gym there, and the gym should be right by the pier, and it kind of is. But if the gym is by the pier, pointing off towards the SS Anne, then the Pokemon fan club is in the wrong spot. And the place where the Pokemon fan club should be doesn't connect to anything with a nice, neat path. So I had to jerry-rig the the yellow brick road that takes you to places and connects everything. So it's I have a thing where I want to restore it as it was as much as possible and using the context clues that were there, but it's not always possible. Although there's obviously way more buildings there than there ever was in the Kanto Vermilion City, so concessions have been made for sure. Couple more trades and the living dex is done, and then you're off to shiny hunting again. That's what's up. Oh. Evidently, Ivysaur is evolving for us. That's nice. The town's way different. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I feel like the towns more or less match, especially Saffron City, aside from the map being reversed. Onion turtle. It's a beautiful shiny. Wow, that was a fast encounter, wasn't it? Excuse me. Surely my flash is here, right? I think I struggled with this last time. Oh, I can't even get I can't even get the HM yet, but I can probably go get my rare candy. Or not. Lame. You're thinking about playing Let's Go Eevee again? Same. Gotta get the Mew off my Pokeball Plus. Yeah, cashier. This is my computer at its finest, which is why I'm trying to get it upgraded. Yeah, this has nothing to do with how the Switch is processing things and everything to do with how much input my computer is receiving right now. Your phone keeps freezing. Ironically enough, my phone's battery life is just atrocious these days. Like, I swear there's just something going on with phones. People say if it ain't on the Switch, is it really legit? I mean, personally, I would be playing on the original hardware if I wasn't playing on the Switch. But, you know, whatever. Fun fact for the Pokemon of Ninetales, the nine-tailed fox Pokemon, it is grabbing one of its many tails could result in a 1,000-year curse. Yeah, I mean, it is a mystical kitsune, so probably best not to grab one of those. How's it going, Tim? You know who I haven't seen for a minute? Ruben. I haven't seen Ronnie Riddler in a minute. Seems closing out of an extra tab I was using has redeemed a good amount of my PC's processing. So happy that name stuck. I mean, what else are we gonna call him? It's actually how I remembered his name. It's like, oh, Riddler, Riddle guy, Riddler, Ronnie Riddler. Ah, there we go. That was kind of funny. It was indeed. You'll be lurking because your phone, for whatever reason, isn't going to allow me to watch the stream without stopping every 5 seconds. Dang. Sorry about your phone there, Starkiller. XD Gale of Darkness is in fact available. And I don't know if I want to put the time in to stream it at the moment. Hey Jose, welcome to the stream. You're waiting on your bus ride to go home from work. Well, hopefully you don't have to wait too long for it. And by Swayze's about to head to bed, knowing your luck, the next shiny will come tonight when you're not here. There's a good chance, by Swayze. There's a good chance. The Switch do be liking to give me those. Yeah, I chose to go after a Diglett. Diglett, Dugtrio, whichever one shines. I mean, if I could guarantee I would get a shiny Nidoran female, I would go back and hunt Route 3 again. You're about to go hunt Zapdos. Best of luck, Panda. Best of luck on that one. You do have a Master Ball to catch it, right? Nope. May the Force be with you. You don't think you've ever seen a shiny Diglett? You probably wouldn't notice it if you did. The only difference is literally the nose. Oh, it seems my kid's awake. I'll have to make sure to talk a little quieter for a little bit. Yeah, Venusaur's holding a smoke ball. The reason why is neither one of my Pokemon seem to be able to run from Dugtrio effectively. So it's making like all of my encounters slightly longer by like a second, in the trade-off that I can now run from Dugtrio. Hey, low bots. 2,224 encounters for the Bulbasaur, and then 994 for the Spearow. So we're doing pretty great. Yeah, it is so good. So this one could take like 6 eternities to give us a shiny due to, you know, balancing the scales and whatnot. New games are easier. You just started playing like a year ago. Yes. Like Scarlet and Violet, you sneeze and run into a shiny. Your first shiny was a Psyduck and Violet? Not bad. Shiny Psyduck's pretty legit. As far as shiny goes, it's a nice one. Wonder if they're going to keep the shiny odds for Winds and Waves. I honestly don't expect it to go down. And I think part of the reason why they've made it even easier than the Sword and Shield era is combating the bots. It's like, oh, maybe if shiny hunting is so ridiculously easy, people won't use bots. Is it going to help? Absolutely not. But it could play a role in it. It's your favorite color? Nice. It's always good to find a shiny you like. Shiny hunting becoming a game feature. And a game gimmick, too. Gonna stand up for a second. Stretch. Your phone case is a shiny Umbreon? Oh, that's awesome. Shiny hunting is one of the only things that extends the life of these games. Pokemon definitely doesn't appreciate that enough, Starkiller. Like, congratulations, Pokemon. Your shiny hunting ability is making these games relevant 25 plus years after they come out. Yeah, it is like nature. Occasionally you find things that are not the color they're supposed to be. Shiny locking starter and legendary Pokemon and static encounters in almost all of the new games. It's the worst. Like, everything after Gen 5, including most of Gen 5, shiny locked. Lowbots, have a great night. Thanks for popping in, chatting, and of course, for the luck. You have a great night's sleep. Unless you're planning on crashing a car, but then please don't do that. Crash in a bed. That would be best. Right, Ruben? Like, I wonder, like, how many people that occurrence actually happened to. You tried to catch the regular one just to see, and it's a no-go. Catch rate is the worst. Yeah. Yeah, those Pokemon will like feint your team or KO themselves faster than you can catch it, typically. Unless you just happen to get lucky with like a first Pokeball throw. I personally wouldn't waste my effort on shiny hunting something unless I knew I had a way that I could catch it 100%. And then if I approached it with a Master Ball, and I didn't have to use it, I would be overjoyed. But I ain't fixing to be out here letting a shiny run away or knock itself out. I'm also pretty sure in these games, if your legendary bird KOs itself, it's gone. But I could be misremembering, and they might have fixed that. You wonder when they made shiny Pokemon available in games, how many people found them randomly? Because, yeah, back then, social media didn't exist. And you basically just had to rely on Nintendo Power. That was your news outlet for games. Okay, in 5 more encounters, we'll see if Dr. Snepper's correct. You have gold, silver, and crystal, and your kids are going to know about the red Gyarados? And that's how everything started. It's like, ew, if Gyarados can be red, then can other Pokemon be other colors? The OG shiny Pokemon. You think you caught a slightly different colored Zubat and Pidgey before you knew of shinies? Yep. You thought you were crazy. I have vague rememberings of finding a shiny Caterpie or Weedle back in the day. But it's only that, a vague memory. I definitely remember cloning my Pokemon in Gen 1 and 2. Duping my Master Balls, duping my Eevees so I didn't have to hatch eggs for them. I used the Pokemon duplication glitch to make it so that I could play through the game with every starter with my OT. on one playthrough. So they would always listen to me. That was fantastic. Missing No, yes. Missing No is a delight. I remember when there were only 150 or few. Well, technically 151 if you are counting Mew. But I digress, I guess I spent the best years of my little life surfing Cinnabar Island to get 126 revives. And I miss the Pokemon Center. I miss its music too. In the way the Snorlax looks like Lapras on water. Pokemon, what happened to you? Something like that. You battled a guy who had the same level Pokemon and your Pokemon couldn't scratch them. Never figured out how to do that, still trying. EV training and IV training. Or IV breeding and EV training. In the old days, you only got one form of every kind. I could name all the gym leaders, didn't even have to try, but now you've shown me Team Galactic in dark and still in eggs. How I want my red and blue back when Ditto wasn't used for. And I miss the cycling road, don't you know? I miss its music too. And I can't believe you used to be in black and white. Pokemon, what happened to you? Seriously, that's a great song. You guys should go and check it out when you have a chance. Guy posted it here on YouTube a number of years back, and it's a good one. Now legendary means nothing to me, 'cause what other kind of creatures add up to over 30? And I only want 3 choices for my EV. And I don't want a rival if his name is not Gary. How the hell do you pronounce Suicune? Suicide, Suicune, Suicune? I don't know. I was surfing to the truck and using strength to try and move it. I was holding down the B button 'cause I thought it made it easier. It's very applicable for this remake, actually. 'Cause I won't accept your leaf green. They'll always be red and blue to me. Now, if this stream gets demonetized, or not demonetized, but like put on restriction because of me singing that song, it just means I'm a good singer. Because I got it close enough that it copyright struck it. Probably not going to happen, though. But if it does, I'll just take it as a compliment. And I miss the Team Rocket hideout. I probably messed up enough of the lyrics that we'll be fine. I've never really been super great at IV/EV training until recently, but it's like one of my favorite things to do in Sword and Shield era and beyond. I like creating competitive Pokemon builds. I just am garbage at using them. Like, if it's Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I am shiny hunting a Pokemon that I have to hatch eggs for, I cannot and will not do it without IV training the crap out of them first. So I make it so that it's a guarantee that my shiny's going to have 5 perfect IVs. Despite the fact that it would be much easier just to use a golden bottle cap on him. Neil, welcome. You know, just shiny hunting a Diglett. work chat just started popping off on my phone. It would be funny if I got this Diglett faster than I got the Spearow. Hopefully I do. You think it'll happen, Panda? It easily could. We got just a little over 400 encounters. Well, a little under 500, I should say, to get it to happen. But that would actually be pretty diabolical. I think it took me a long time to get into a groove today, but I did eventually get into a groove. Another streamer today got her Rattata at 1200 encounters. And the one before at 600. Okay. We'll see if we can snatch another one really early. But I don't mind a little bit of a slow grind. Every now and then. Ooh. I think I pressed both the up and down increments at the same time. Sometimes I hate autocorrect. That was a long run without an encounter. That was pretty epic. Dang, my kid's still not asleep? That's wild. He's just been laying there for like 2 hours. Just vibing. Does anybody in here think that Ditto should get a 3rd stage? Or do you think Diglett and Dugtrio's like complete? You found a Dragonite in Pokopia? Did you have to light all of the lights in Vermilion City and find its habitat up atop the light tower? Did you just have to put a nest up there? Because I've thought about putting a nest up there. Slash bed, I mean. What? What do you mean Ditto has a 3rd stage? I said Diglett. Actually, I really said Dugtrio. Maybe I said Ditto. I don't know. If I did, I definitely meant Dugtrio. Now I'm questioning the universe. Should be called Quad Trio. It's just like a Revavroom Part 2. I said Ditto. I would not be surprised. Ditto is on the brain. But to your Dragonite comment, is it in the lighthouse in Vermilion? Is that its nest? Found Dragonite in the town after Bleak Beach. I don't think I've increased my Pokemon Trainer level beyond Great so that I can actually do that. We transform into Dragonite. Not surprised, but definitely pleased. What is the desired move? Is it Fly? Because I know one of our transformations is like a Magnemite. I've seen that. I just can't think of anything else Dragonite would be utilized for. Right now I'm trying to unlock my ability to create water spawn points. Lapras lets you swim, and Dragonite is apparently glide. Okay. So when we say swim, does that mean like going underwater? Because I'm still trying to figure out how to more effectively destroy things underwater so that I can collect them. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Pokemon that we can learn Dive from. Yoancy Royero, welcome. Royero. We are looking for anything that shines. Diglett and Dugtrio. How you doing tonight? You wish Dragonite was full on flying, but it's just gliding. Yeah, I don't know like what gliding would actually be utilized for, like why. Have a fantastic night, Ruben. Got an early morning tomorrow. I should probably do the same, but I'm gonna make poor decisions. Hopefully not poor enough that I'm staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning again playing Pokemon Pokopia, because that's a terrible idea. The place after Bleak Beach has floating islands, and it makes gliding, which you guess is flying, but it's just across and you can't fly up or down, really. I don't know if I like that. Like, what's the canonical reason for floating cities? Floating islands. Like, they're not even rooted in just mountaintops or islands. It's like legitimately they're floating in the sky islands. It's super overwhelming here. It's like some techno city that's in the air with tons of stuff here. It's not your favorite place. Yeah, I could understand it. I think it's jumping the shark a little bit, for those that understand and get the reference. The gliding basically makes you climb up tall just to be able to fly across the map to get somewhere. Don't like that. I would probably be building pathways between all of these different places. You found a Tinkaton. Piper! Nice. Okay, I need to go pull some stuff out of the freezer. So after this encounter, yeah, we're gonna give good old trusty chair an encounter. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Shame on your phone, Starkiller. Shame on it. You always could. Verizon keeps trying to get me to upgrade my phone, but I can't do that until I have a solid $300 to pay for the sales tax on it. But I get a little bit of a cell phone stipend from work, so I think I might utilize it for that. I feel like the shiny's coming soon. But because I feel like that, I think that's more evidence to support that it's going to be 8,000 plus encounters. You have a cricket because last time you had a big phone carrier, they were basically robbing you by shutting your phone service off a week earlier to get you to have to pay a rehookup. Oh gosh. They shut your phone service off a week earlier. So like, was it a prepaid plan or was it how does that work? Don't jinx it. Did that 3 months in a row and your phone bill was 200 bucks just to turn it back on every time? Yeah, that's wild. I'm just trying to figure out like why they would be shutting your phone off a week early if you're under contract. Cause like mine, I have unlimited talk and text for each month that I pay it, and I think I'm a post pay. So like I pay after when it's all due. Cost you $1,000 for the lawyer, but it was worth it. And they didn't have to pay you back the fees that the lawyer cost you. I've used Verizon forever. I've never had another phone carrier. Like, I've had a Verizon phone since I was like 11. And my parents had Verizon phones way before that. They paid the court costs and your lawyer fees, and you got to keep the phone, which they didn't want to unlock, and that took another 2 weeks of arguing with them. Yeah, understandable. We'll give you the phone. We're just not going to unlock it so you can use it elsewhere. With Cricket, it's unlimited everything for like 120 for 2 lines. Oh, nice. They don't carry iPhones as an upgradable phone. That makes sense. And I think Cricket goes through the Verizon towers anyways, if I'm not mistaken. Androids, I detest Androids. I am an iPhone all the way. They got me hooked early on, and so now I pay the iPhone tax every time I upgrade my phone. Like, I want to upgrade my phone with Verizon, but I don't want to be on a 3-year contract with them. Mainly that I like the idea of not having a debt to a phone company. Yeah, and I only upgrade my iPhone like every 3 versions. So like I have a 14 right now. I want to upgrade to the 17, but my wife's phone is going to take priority because she's rocking an iPhone 12 still. You had a 12, but it got stolen. So now you have an XR. Oh, yeah. Your phone's at the edge of support. I think. That's the 10R, right? iPhone 10R. Your phone is at the point where a lot of app developers are going to stop providing updates for it. It's useless. Yeah. It's kind of crazy how that works. you were in STL and they would steal anything that they can, even if it's useless. Right? Just return the thing. It's like, hey, here's a reward for the return of the phone. It's a set of handcuffs. Alright. I'm gonna do like 5 more encounters, and then I'm gonna end the stream early. Get working on dinner. And maybe even record some intro stuff for my shiny hunt for Bulbasaur. Hey, Marcus. How's it going? You're just in time for like the last 5 encounters. /3 now. Just got off another 10-hour shift. Dang. You and those long shifts. The wild. I'm so close to the shiny Diglett, and if I end the stream, the encounter will be pushed back 1,000. That's actually pretty funny. At least you'll be getting some overtime this week. Hey, that's what's up. Overtime's good. Yeah. They did. No tax on overtime. Even better than you thought? You thought you was gonna get taxed for it? I mean, I think they're still gonna take the tax out. You just get it back at the end of the year. All right. With that, we are going to end the stream, and I'm going to take care of adult things. Have a fantastic night. And we'll catch y'all the next time.